with another episode from yours truly, straight out of the Law Nation Studios. We got Twin Maker in the house. Y'all know every Thursday we get down like 4,000 pounds. Yo, come on. Yo, we're gonna be live back into this thing. Appreciate each and every last one of you all. It's wartime as well. I hope all is well. The war is going on. Let's go. Be sure to hit that like button, share this content. If not, get down. Twin Maker. We about to get this thing on and popping the best way possible. Yo.
Get it on and popping like Chris Breezy.
Yeah. So what's good, man? It's been a week, man. What's good with you, dog? What's good with you?
Man, just trying to stay warm right now. Down up here in the Midwest, a lot of schools been closing, man, because of the inclement weather. And unfortunately, it's been having a lot of parents kind of upset because we got this much of snow, and the forecast has been saying one thing, but when we go outside, it looks pretty neat. So we've been us parents been kind of upset because we've been like, y'all better take these kids, god dog.
well, you preaching to the choir now, baby. You know, I mean, for 3 days now, it's 3 days now, and I'm already looking at the scheduling there.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be no school tomorrow, so you already know. You know, so I was like, Lord. But it is a precautionary movement out here in Texas. It's slip and slide. Everybody think that they know how to drive like NASCAR. You know what? Everybody think they can drive like Fast and the Furious.
They got everybody think they can drive because they got that 4 WD sign on the back of their car, and they can forward drive me. They just be up this joker.
Shoot. Slip. Hey, low key off of 35 in Dallas, man. A Brinks truck done flipped over. Cash money on the streets. Somebody said, shoot, I'm finna skate around that mug right now.
Hey, ooh, that's a lick right there, boy. I think, look, it's gonna take forever for the popos to come too.
Nah, man, you know the popos already there. They the one collecting the money. You know? Yeah, hey. they the one collecting the money.
No. You might be right. You ever seen that movie with 50 Cent and O'Shea Jackson?
Nah. Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
Hey.
I know. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That was a good one, boy. That was a good one.
Yeah, I know. If y'all know the name of the movie in the chat, y'all put it down. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You know,
that joke was fire.
It was a good one.
Yeah, but so that what's been going on over here, man. Just trying to make sure drive safe out there in these streets and take care of these little munchkers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt, man. But that Brinks truck did flip over. The 2 drivers that was in the truck, they was knocked out unconscious, right? And the money just all out in the streets. We hope all is well with their family. Man, you got to be a proud guy to drive that truck around for $15 to $20 an hour, right? Knowing that you carrying $500,000, you know. Dan of Thieves, that's what they said the name of the movie is. Yeah, KD off the top rope, baby.
Appreciate it, fam. Come through in the clutch like MJ. Back fade away. Right in your face, you know what I'm saying? I like that, you know what I'm saying? That was a great movie.
Look, MJ fade away or Kobe fade away?
MJ all day.
Okay.
I love me some Kobe, but look.
But I'm gonna tell you what clutch though. That Dirk Nowitzki, that joker fade away.
He had that one leg.
That one leg.
Hey, he had that pirate one leg. Now that pirate is got that one wooden leg that can't be moved.
That Dirk, I said, God, you can't block that one though. That joker was automatic.
He get Dirk right on the 18-foot.
Yeah. Money. Talk to me about the slam dunk contest, because I saw it last time I watched one of your videos. You was mad about it, bro.
Bruh, I was, boy, hey, as we like to say down back at home, I was high as fish grease, bro. I was hot. I was sitting there thinking like, man, I just spent the first 5 minutes watching this one dude go over 2 commercial breaks trying to do one dunk. And I'm just looking like, I know it got to be a weird feeling at arena because you watching these people trying to, do something. You just looking like, bruh, this how we finna start off? And then it just kept getting worse and worse.
It worse. I didn't even watch it, so I just watched your commentary of it. And I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna even watch it, man. It ain't worth my time.
But it led me to the Bel Air series though.
Okay.
Because I got that I recorded, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, you know what? Since it's taking so long for this thing to kick off, let me go and hit the pause button and let it kind of build up so I can just fast forward until it get to the good dunks.
Right.
I said I need something else to watch. I end up turning on Peacock television and say, let me see what this Bel Air about.
Right.
After 5 minutes, I was like, oh, I ain't flipping back over, bro. I'm messing. I'm like, oh, what the?
Yeah. You encouraged me to watch it. I started binge watching that whole series there, and Peacock stealing all of my money because you know me, I can't stand commercials, right? So it was like, pay this for the premium edition. I said, look, let me get the premium edition, because I can't stand commercials, man. I hate it. I turned the whole TV off. Commercial, look.
I'm like, hey, I'm telling you, I hit that stop button, go make me some dinner, go take the dog out, go feed kids. I do anything to build up some live viewing on my TV. So then I'm able to go back and like, all right, here you go. Now I can watch it and fast forward at least 3 to 4 commercials. You know what I'm saying? I'm weird like that. I'm not the right person to watch TV with people. That's why I watch a lot of stuff by myself.
No doubt. I already know you the only dude in life that would be like, hey, man, don't tell me about the game right now. I'm like, dude, I already know the outcome of the game. Look, man, don't tell me about the game right now. I got it on my DVR. I want to watch it in its natural state. I'm like, dude, they got Facebook, they got Twitter, Twitch, everything that pop up on my phone let me know my Cowboys lost. It'd be like Ashaniqua, Pookie, and Ray be calling like, hey, Law, how about them Cowboys, So,
I'm so weird. Hey, bro, I get no notifications. I don't go on the internet. I don't go on ESPN. I don't go on NFL. I don't go on none of those channels. And I'm to the point where even with my phone sometimes, I won't even look at it. Like, bro, if I know I can't watch the games I want to watch, don't tell me nothing.
But dude, you do that with the basketball games too. That's the craziest thing, dog.
I got to,
basketball is longer than Shaq feet. Shout out to Jay Versick, man. Appreciate you for the donation, man. He said DC for life, Beard Gang. Subscribe to both channels to meet in the 2022 23rd NFC title game. Hopefully, I'm cool with Jay Versick with that. Because this time, you ain't got the dub last time, and I told Mama about it. But this time, it's time for me to get the dub. You didn't do nothing with it. You see, you're supposed to let the Cowboys do something with it. You had Jimmy J not even throwing a touchdown, beating teams in the playoffs, man.
Hey, we fumbled the bag, man. Our quarterback averaged 173-yard passes per game, and he ain't do nothing.
Nah, man.
Nothing. So, hey, sometimes y'all better be happy with what you got, people. Unless you get a Jimmy G, you get real mad real quick.
Nah, man. This is a third of the Cowboy fans now I'm a Dak Prescott apologist all of a sudden, and they say that, well, Law, you say everything positive about Dak Prescott, but I'm going to say this one positive thing. I would take Dak Prescott over Jimmy G any day. I don't care what his playoff.
No lies.
I don't care what playoff record Jimmy G got.
Yeah, he got a 4-2 playoff record, but believe me, it's been a lot of support.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Great defense. I mean, we only averaging like 14.5 points a game in the playoffs, man. That ain't worth of nothing.
Yeah.
think 17 points a game in the playoffs. That's terrible.
Look, my guy Jamal says he's a Laker fan, but MJ got the fadeaway. Yeah, he got the fader. You know, if it's one team that I can't stand, it's the Chicago Bulls, and I get it. You know, shout out to the '90s Bulls era, Jordan, Pippen, and all of those boys. But you know who my team is, and you know it is what it is.
That MJ though, man.
Look, MJ was the king of it. Right?
It was art. It was magical, you know. So I tell people, you know, it's a big LeBron, MJ debate. I say, I'm gonna tell y'all this: who could you watch on television and look at me like, man, that's just beautiful? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
One make like the aesthetics matter. You know what I'm saying? Like some people make stuff look easy,
yeah,
they look graceful, they make it look smooth. Right. And that's what I appreciate about MJ. You know, he had the heart of a lion, but his style points matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the jazz of the thing, you know. I mean, licking the tongue out, closing his eyes and said, you know, and then wink his eyes, and then wink his eyes.
Then look, even going to the opposing locker room saying, hey, who guarded me tonight? I think I'm going for 45.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, come out there with the flu, you know. I mean, come out there with the flu and just whoop everybody's tail, you know. Jordan was that dude, and then what I like more so about him is he punch old boy in the face, you know. You know, who do that? You know, like we fight, I don't care, man cold, man law, we fighting, dog. You know, he punched me in my face.
So he popped Steve Kerr like
Steve Kerr still got the crooked nose and jaw to this day. To this day.
My people.
but you know it had mafia ties, not to bring in. You know it had some mafia ties to it, man, when they fool around and you know, the thing happened with his father. He took a year off or so, and that's when, you know, Sam Cassell. You remember that dude? Sam Cassell.
Alien
I said, God. Elijah Y, you know.
We used to call him Juju.
You know
Akeem Olajuwon.
Akeem the Dream, baby.
That's one of my favorite players ever. He don't get the respect that he deserves, man. Like, that was a bad man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was. He was bad.
Sam
Bad to the
Cassell,
bone.
boy.
Sam Cassell. Always like his eyes are closed, but they open, and he'll cross you over. I mean, God, Sam Cassell was the man.
He had a nice little mid-range jump shot, you know, with a little, you know, little mid-range post up. You know, he was real good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was good, man. He was good.
Oh, what up, Stephen White? You know what I'm saying?
Steve White always in the house, man. You know
what it do, Stephen?
He gonna get him a blue ranch out the wild, man.
Hey, my boy say Kobe Bean Bryant the GOAT. Hey, Kobe Bean Bryant made my
dog. We already know when he left this dimension, man. We were crying like babies, baby.
Hey, I remember this like yesterday. Look, for all the men out there in the chat. Yeah, right. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a book. I tell ladies, women this all the time. You want to see the pure essence of a male emotion. When you want to know, a lot of times women be always trying to get you to be like emotional and vulnerable.
Yeah,
bruh.
Yeah.
When I saw that news, I'm sitting there. Hey, my wife was like,
Yeah.
I was done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what. Look, these guys, man, we really appreciate them. And I tell people this quick little story. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. So I had a best friend who passed away when I was 18 years old. He loved the Lakers. He loved Kobe and Shaq.
Yep.
And so when he passed away, y'all might not notice I was a hooper as well. I was really pretty good.
Yeah, you good. I used to take both of y'all. I play against both of y'all. 1-on-2. But then all of a sudden one summer y'all got taller and bigger than me. And I was like, man, what the world is going on now? But go ahead with your story.
So what happened was, whenever my his birthday was January 24th, right? Kobe got passed away on the 27th. So every year for my best friend on his birthday, you know, he passed away, I go to the gym and like shadow ball him. Like we playing out in like at the house and stuff like that.
Right.
And he loved Kobe.
He did.
So he loved Kobe. So like when Kobe passed, bro, people don't understand the connection. So that was like a therapy for me. That was very therapeutic. So every year over the last 16 years, I go to the gym thinking about my boy. And so when Kobe passed away, I was sitting there like, bruh, it hit on so many different levels because, you begin to have this understanding of like, man, how these players, you watch them grow, and then things that your homeboys used to play on the video games with. And so you try to do anything you can if they leave this earth to kind of keep their memory. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You try to do that. Yeah.
So when Kobe passed, bro, I was sitting over there like, bro.
It hurt, yo. I mean,
hurt. I was no good, bro.
I thought for sure it was going to be one of those. Like, man, he wasn't on that helicopter, man. He wasn't there. They catfishing. They playing around. They lying. They lying to kick it. I mean, who playing, dog? Nobody fly a helicopter to go like only 10 miles. But, it was the truth, man. And cloudy day, radar couldn't see through something, and the mountain was just like, hey, what's up, or the hill or whatever they got the plane that ran into. But it's a terrible situation that happened. But shout out to Kobe, man. He's a legend. For real.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Icon in the game, and all the other ones who lost their lives as well. So,
yeah, that was that. I didn't expect it to go this way, but it went that way. But shout out to him, man. He's in a better place, better days.
They know your Tupac. They know how much you love Tupac.
Man, they don't know, man. They be thinking, look. Twin Maker, they be really thinking like I'm this dude that don't have a temper. Like I don't have a temper. I don't have a rough side. They be like, Law be really cool, calm, and collected. I'm like, nah, shoot.
Remember that one song that say, if your girl only knew?
Yeah.
If your viewers only knew.
If they only knew. I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, so you sounding Brody now. Let's see. Let's see if you say that and you see me in the physical form. Let it be known I'm troublesome, baby.
Hey, look. Yeah, look. You think fat meat ain't greasy, huh?
Right, fat meat ain't greasy. Want you lean forward just a little bit, just right there, it ain't going to hurt you, but it's going to hurt you. Shout out to you, Jay Versick. Real question.
Hello. He say, hey, Cooper Rush and Jimmy G.
Okay. Jimmy G, I ain't crazy now. Come on now. Cooper Rush is cool and I get the hype, but appreciate you, Jay Versick, for the donation to help elevate the nation, though.
Yeah.
They got Ryan Fitztragic out there, and he's a free agent. They got the dude that lick his fingers, Jameson Winston. Who else a good quarterback out there? And I'm not saying he's Mariota, Mitchell Trubisky. I'm with the belief that the Dallas Cowboys, and let me know how you feel about your team, but I'm with the belief I'm always looking at talent, and I'm bringing them in for a cup of coffee, especially if you won more than 2 or 3 NFL games, right? I'm bringing you in.
Which one? Any one of them?
Out of that list, I'm bringing in Jameson, crab legs and all. I'm saying, like, come on down, dog. Sure, you won your tryout spot. Tryouts.
Okay.
Crab legs and all. Out of that list, I'm bringing in Jameson. I'm bringing in Ryan Fitztragic because I know Ryan Fitztragic will at least give me 2 games and maybe 3 if possible. Like you playing spades.
3 touchdowns, 325 yards, an interception. He'll give you, yeah.
Yo, I'm like playing spades, bro. I'm like, look, how many books you got, man? I can give you
2 in the push.
God, dog, bro. And then he be the guy to get 5 or 6 books. You underbid, dog. You know what? Look, you had all the spades, man. You can't count. But, I'm bringing in as much competition. And I'm looking at Rain Dakota Prescott saying, hey, everyone have a reason. I'm literally saying everyone, if I'm the coach, because somehow they thinking that this is a situation whereas I'm soft on Rain Dakota Prescott. No, everyone have a reason, but results are what matter. I'm looking at Rain Dakota Prescott saying, okay, I got heavy competition, and you got to show up and show out. And I really want my quarterback coach and my offensive coordinator to be in the same room and on the same page and making sure they get things going the best way possible. Now, talk to me about your scenario.
Now, I agree with a lot of things that you just said, man, especially like people don't understand this. You have you want your QB room to be one that have some high intellectual individuals in there.
Right.
So even if they are backup, you still want somebody with great perspective, experience, vast and understanding, because that will elevate the starting quarterback as well. You see what I'm saying? Because that QB room meeting every day, 5 days a week for hours. You see what I'm saying? So you want iron sharpening iron. Even though people would say, "Oh, well, I don't want a real good backup." Nah, bro. Those people are very vital to the growth or just a mental makeup of your quarterback. So, like with our situation right now, we had Jimmy Garoppolo and then Trey Lance, and so
Trey Days.
Hopefully Jimmy leaves. But we thinking about somebody like Mitch Trubisky would be a person who has a similar style in play. You see what I'm saying? But also he has some experience, even though he hasn't really been winning. But he played in Buffalo, and so he saw at least a year of maturation with what's the guy named Josh Allen.
Right.
And you see how Josh Allen played.
Prepared, so prepped himself.
Prepared. See how he worked. Saw how he organized not only the team but how he led the team as well with the organization. So like bringing in a person like that for us is like, hey, bro, sit down. We got a second-year player who would love to have you in here. You see what I'm saying? And so I hope that a veteran comes in and people don't go crazy about it, but you need somebody with some experience because that will help the QB room and just the growth of your players. So,
but you know what? One thing I do like when I see veteran quarterbacks, like I get it. You know, the Cowboys in 2016, they was giving a lot of love to Tony Romo on the sidelines, but it was more so Mark Sanchez, the butt fumble guy. And when Dak Prescott made a terrible play or what have you, or made a ill-advised throw, Mark Sanchez wasn't sitting on the bench. You know how sometimes you look at the cameras pan around to the bench and you see the backup quarterback pretty much reading novels or going over the pad, just playing tic-tac-toe, whatever they doing, you know, or checking their Facebook page. I don't like that. I like the backup quarterback standing up, watching, observing the game, right? And he's going over everything, and then he said, hey, come here, man. Hey, that safety that's hanging over the top, look where he's lined up on the hash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've seen this look before back in 2000 and blah, blah, blah. I like that, believe it or not, versus a backup quarterback who's not into it. I want my backup quarterback to be also a guy with an extra set of eyes. Yeah. That when the quarterback make a mistake, one thing that gets on my nerve, believe it or not, when the quarterback throws the interception, he goes to the bench, he hang his head down, and he's sitting by himself. I'm like, what, you know what I'm saying? What is that? You know what I mean, get back into it. Go over there, be looking at the tablet, right? Yeah. And have somebody in your ear, you know, going over the situation and scenario. And play by play, even when it's good, bad, or ugly, I want to see that on the sideline. And I believe that that's what my team, the Cowboys, been missing, because we got a guy, the quarterback coach named Doug Nussmeier. He disappears every game. He's not on the sideline. You know, I don't know where he's at.
He's in the box.
No, he's on the sideline, but he's not sitting side by side. Yeah, he's not visibly, you know, talking to his guy. I like it when, believe it or not, the guy Pat Mahomes. When he F up or when he mess up, you know, he got somebody in his ear on the sideline saying, "Hey, man, you know, you got to do this. I like that on the coaching type of situation."
Now that totally makes sense because people are watching. You know what I'm saying? Like people are definitely looking at your mannerisms, seeing how you're going to react towards your interceptions or missed throws, or even when your teammate may drop a pass or something like that. Like eyes are always, you know what I mean? So I definitely am team. Hey, let's sit down. Let's go over something, or having a good rapport with your backup quarterback, because you know they only dress two quarterbacks in most
situations,
most games.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like you need to be able to have that, because that quarterback knows the game plan. That quarterback knows the defense and the schemes and so on and so forth. So if they are able to communicate with you effectively in that moment, and then this is why those 5-hour sessions throughout the week is very important, because if you're mad and full of emotions, you hope that they have a relationship with you to know how to simmer you down or to know how to what? Get you, excited or amped up again as well. Like those things matter in any type of professional sports where team morale, team chemistry, and knowing who that is across from you or sitting down beside you, knowing how to what? Make sure they stay focused on what's ahead of them. So
yeah. I mean, you spit now, man. I should have had an umbrella, man. Yes, indeed, man. You spitting. So you think Trade A is gonna start, or are they gonna roll with bringing back Jimmy G?
Man, I'm fan. Let the young boy start, but rumors are out there saying that what the Niners are asking for, most teams ain't trying to give up. You know what I mean? And so,
man, y'all asking too much. Y'all asking for the sun and the moon. Y'all asking for, I think, a second round, a third,
a second and a fourth, or a second in the conditional, something like yeah.
I said, man, look, Jimmy G, he cool and all, but ain't no way. Tell the general manager there to just do this, lean forward.
You talking about John Lynch?
Yeah, just tell him to lean forward, man. Because hey, look, I get it, right? Teams want to have that veteran quarterback, but not for that price.
You gotta pay for it though, man. It's the reason why it's short supply. How many teams in the NFL, Brody? How many?
31 other teams. Of course, it's 32.
How many teams that got quarterbacks with experience?
Slim.
So that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the belief that this young fella. Now, I'm giving this guy this credit because I want him out of there. I want somebody to take the bait. See what I'm saying? So I'm going to pump him up a little bit. He might not give you guys fancy numbers, but he's able to go in there and create a morale in the locker room that's conducive for winning, So you want a guy like that, you know what I'm saying? So watch this. If you are the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, you said it right. Commodes, man. Commanders, yeah.
Would y'all like them? Take them off our hands. I'm quite sure you wouldn't mind playing.
No. Twice a year. Right now, according to, I think it's just a rumor report, but, one of the guys, they've verified, on Twitter, they were saying that the Washington is really sending Chase Young and a first, and I think 2 firsts for Deshaun Watson.
Is recently?
Recently. Let me see if I can. I don't feel like Googling it. But they were saying that they are willing to go all in to acquire Deshaun Watson. Chase Young.
2 firsts.
2 firsts.
So it's like one mid round this year probably because they almost made the playoffs. So they 17, 18. I mean, probably from 14 to 18 probably in the draft.
Right.
That's a heavy load.
That's a heavy load, but you have Deshaun Watson. You just got to keep him away from the massage parlors out there.
I wouldn't want that if I was y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, well, I ain't scared of the Washington. I ain't scared of Washington.
Yeah.
I ain't scared of him. I blocked him. Don't worry about it.
I said, look, boy, he was a bush out. But look, hey, Deshaun is. People forgot how great he was. I know he's in his situation or whatnot, but Deshaun Watson's a bad boy. You know what I mean? I would want him in my division. Not saying that you got to be afraid of him, but he does make your defensive coordinator Dan Quinn stay in 2-3 hours a little longer than what he would have for Tyler Heineke. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Look, this is what I heard. This is what I heard from, I think it was a radio show.
Paul? Tell me lying, Paul.
What Paul say?
Paul said there was just Deshaun Watson ain't all that for real. Hey.
Look, don't pull up that stat line for the mind.
I don't want to put out there doing the receipts. I don't want to open the scrolls up and Paul.
But don't pull out the stat line because he did. I was like, when I looked at the stat lines are glorious. But them garbage time stats, though, baby.
That bro came from 16 down in the playoffs against the Buffalo Bills.
That's garbage time. That's garbage time. You know, garbage time stats.
16 down, bro. In the playoffs.
Playoffs. But Deshaun Watson over there in Washington, you know, they've been looking. Look, this is what people are saying now. The new strategy. The new strategy is this: build the team and then go get your quarterback. You see what I'm saying? Instead of getting your quarterback and then building around that. Build your team up and then find your quarterback. You balled your face up a little bit. Your team is already built, right? If you had a different quarterback, do you win that? Do you win the Super Bowl?
Well, see, that's lies the issue, because then people go through their green, the new guy. Though my team is ready to win now,
right?
I bring in a new quarterback or a young quarterback. They say he's green or he's not experienced. He doesn't have enough reps in his first year or two to go forth with a team that's already made to go to to have a deep playoff run. They say he ain't got the experience. So it's always going to be those people, especially in the local areas. If you got like a prominent team that has won in the future, like that has won in the past, they'd always be like, well, I don't think our quarterback that we have is ready. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we've been hearing a lot of things about, with Trey Lance saying like, oh, well, he's too young. He's not ready. He's too green. He's only attempted 367 passing attempts. You see what I'm saying? And they look at the guy who's what's the wide receiver? I mean, the quarterback in out of Pitt this year, Kyler Pickett.
Yeah, Pickett. Yeah, I mean,
Pickett. They saying he got over 1,600 yards attempt. I mean, over 16,000, not 16,000, 1,600 passing attempts. So they like, is he ready, May? Is he ready to come in and take a team to the,
I mean, that'll be kind of crazy if you guys go into this draft and y'all draft a quarterback in the first round. That would be crazy.
Maybe a revolt.
That would be embarrassment of riches right there. And I wouldn't, if you don't believe in your product, then you just don't believe in your product. Now, Trey, I get it. I've seen the guy throw the ball explode out of his hand. And to me, it looks like he was accurate. They say he can't read defenses, but shoot, that arm and his elusiveness, man, shoot.
You got to think about this. We are a pure progression team. So you don't necessarily read defenses for real, because certain team, like our team, has built-in schemes, like built-in audibles for certain different schemes.
Right.
And so, like, he's told what he should do. Like, our offense is not built like a lot of other teams are. So that part don't really matter. And then a lot of times, in anything in life, you need experience. You can't be learning on the bench over and over and over again. How you go learn is when you get in there, you get real-time action, you get real live bullets, like they like to call it, because, they don't hit you in practice. They don't hit you in the off season. So
no doubt.
How you go really get the feel of the speed of the game is if you get in there joking, see what's cracking.
I mean, you spitting the truth at that. You got to get in. You got to get in to play. And in order to play at the levels that everybody's looking for, like you said, you got to get in there. You can read a book all day on how to swim, like go like this, go like that. I'm telling them the place, go like this, go like that. And you could be an expert teen in that novel. I read the book cover to cover, but get thrown in that water, You be like, dang, man, it's real out here, man.
Hey, and water ain't no joke to play with, bro.
I know.
So yeah, that's my thing about Trader. I think he'll be awesome though. If you see his game against the Texans on his second start, he played wonderful, had over 270 some yards, 2 touchdowns, an interception, 35 yards rushing. If you look at his projected stats over a full season, 4,100 passing yards, 1,000 rushing, 17 interceptions, 35, 36 touchdowns, 6 rushing touchdowns. That ain't bad. I know a lot of people would love that on their squad. You see what I'm saying? So
my guy Leon Lewis said if you got 2 quarterbacks, you got none. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm rolling with you, Leon. I'm rolling with you. because you split the locker room. It's too close. The talents, to me personally, at the position like the quarterback, where you got to have so much leadership and you are the individual that is driving the direction of the offense. To be split is too difficult, and the games are too small. Like, the sample size is too important. You don't have 82 games to kind of mess up. You only have 17 now. You know what I mean? So like, and then I don't know.
So that pretty much debunked my theory of bringing in a Jameson for a backup role or to entertain Ryan Fitzpatrick and all of those boys, right? It debunks that for having a legitimate backup quarterback.
Well, those guys have been so. Jameson over 2.5 years has been on the bench,
right?
And same thing with Fitzpatrick. He's been a more so of a secondary quarterback than a starter.
Right.
I'm talking about a prominent, like a consistent starter in the NFL. I think it's harder for them, like two of those people, to be in the same locker room than a person who has been a perennial starter.
I see what you're saying.
And then goes into being a backup role. Like, I think they kind of understand. They kind of lost some of that pizzazz. You know what I mean? So unless they just have a overly gravitating personality.
No doubt. I see where you're going at now with that. So have you been?
I'm all in on Trey. Straight up, Paul.
Oh, you read that comment? Is it? Yeah, Paul. Yeah. I think Paul, my guy Paul, was like, "Look, I messed up something, didn't I?"
Hey, Paul, I'm putting the house on Trey, man. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's rough out here. At least y'all done had a quarterback who, Pro Bowler, you know what I'm saying? He leaked that top 10. Even if people made, like, at least that's an argument. They argue he should be in top 10 or not. Ain't no arguments about Jimmy Garoppolo being in top 10, bro. Like, it's struggling out here.
my thing is when people argue about Dak Prescott being in top 10 or not, it doesn't matter. That's not the angle that you would want, right? To go over back and forth, because there's no reward for being number 1 quarterback or the number 10 or the 15 quarterback. I can argue that, Aaron Rodgers, the better thrower of the ball for the last 10 years. Don't have nothing to show for it after 10 years. Now, I do know that he got a Super Bowl ring, but in the last 12 years, he haven't done anything, right? So it doesn't matter if you're the best thrower of the ball, the best quarterback that God, made and created out there. It's about progressing and winning in the playoff and getting out of the playoff to the Super Bowl. And he have not displayed that in north of 10 years or 11 years. And I know people are going to say, well, he do have Super Bowl rings, right? Well, that's cool. Well, he have one Super Bowl ring. Yeah.
Yeah. But that was 2010?
12 years ago.
That's a long time ago, bro. And then people got to realize this. His projected team, when it comes to the odd makers, they say he had the better team over the last 5 to 7 years than he did back then. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, his squad supposedly have gotten better, but most people always say this you might not want to hear this. Cowboy Nation, y'all might want to close your ears. You know what I'm saying?
No. Give it to me. Give it to me, Dad. Bring it.
In the words of the great, rest in peace, ODB, y'all want it raw, I'm going to give it to you raw. After that first quarter, after you get that contract, most quarterbacks who have gone to the Super Bowl don't go back.
Right.
They don't win another one. They usually win it on their first contract. After
first contract, yep.
It seems to be some type of weird situation where they don't win it. And also, a quarterback who has went to the Super Bowl over the last 25 years once and lost the first time they went, don't go back again or win the Super Bowl again.
Right. And that's why I think people were like, hey, Kurt Warner can win this, when he went to another team.
Yeah.
Took that team all the way to the Super Bowl and end up losing in the worst way possible. A pick 6 from the got doggone freaking end zone. I'm like, dude, come on, man. But shout out to Kurt Warner, though, but that pick 6 was just terrible, bro.
Kurt.
I mean, God, dog, what was the dude that caught that,
In the Steelers.
I forgot his name, man, but that joker ran it all the way. I said
William Gay, I think.
No. Who's the guy, man? Y'all put his name down in the chat.
Cornerback. He was cornerback, wasn't he?
No. He wasn't a cornerback. He was a big boy.
No. James Harrison.
I said, man.
Big swole
dude. James.
Hey, that was a bad linebacker, bro. I don't care nobody say, man.
That joker played on roids and everything, bro.
That dude big. You ever see his all-season workouts? It's ridiculous, bro.
Just flat out ridiculous, man. Just terrible, man. On how long that dude played at that tip-top level. And let me see if I can pull up his picture right quick, man. Dude, just like
I think it was number 95 or 99. That man, he looked like he could stare death in the face, and death was turning around.
He's like, nah, I'll come back next year. You know, this dude right here, man.
Like,
look. The dude just huge, man, for no reason. He kind of remind me of the dude off of the Friday show, whatever the dude that do all the dance moves and everything. What's his name?
Yeah, that dude. In the chat, y'all tell me, have y'all seen his workout videos, bro?
Nah,
dude. His workout videos will have you just scratching your head. It's like the stuff they see on America's like global.
Terry Crews, that is it. Yeah. Terry Crews, yeah.
The Strongest Man, or something like that. This dude be having he be playing volleyball with a medicine ball that's like 50 pounds, and he be tossing that joker like he does stuff. Hey, dude, he's ridiculous, bro.
Just crazy built, man, and
strong.
And when he picked that thing off, I was like, and then he stiff armed 200 people. Yeah, you know.
That's a bad man. James Harrison, I believe his name. That dude, he be out there eating ball. Like, he be eating the weights. Like,
that joke be eating the weights, man. And it's just crazy, man. You guys had to do like that too. Willis, whatever his name was, his first name.
Pat Willis,
Pat Willis, yeah. I was like, man, that dude's. I'm glad. I was like, yeah, he retired, man. He retired before he hit 30, man. He was like, look, I'm tired of football, man.
Yeah, I know y'all didn't like. Well, yeah, I ain't gonna talk about the DeMarcus Ware does belong in the Hall of Fame, but I ain't gonna go in there. But he's around. I think he was in the same class, right? Them two. Neither one of them made it, but they were in the same class. Though. I think DeMarcus Ware and Patrick Willis, not in the same draft class, but in the same Hall of Fame inductees or finalist situation. I think.
Finalist, yeah. Is he? Ain't no way. He ain't going to the Hall of Fame, man.
Who ain't?
Willis, he still gonna make it?
Bro, he went to like 5 straight All Pro Bowls and 7 straight All Pros and Rookie of the Year. Like, bro, his first 7 years was All Pro.
Excuse me, I ain't following him that much.
5 straight All Pros and 7 Pro Bowl straight Pro Bowl.
Okay, sure. Well, you know, shout out to him then, for all of those accolades, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to him then. If he belongs in there, then put him in there. You know,
yes,
I didn't know he belongs in there.
Hey, you will see. That's the issue. You should know as a viewer of the NFL.
I just knew he was. I knew he retired early, bro.
From Ole Miss, bro. He's from Mississippi.
I know he's from Ole Miss, but
hey,
man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Come on, look. I didn't know he had all of those gaudy numbers in this short span of time. You know, charge it to my head, not my heart.
If you knew your linebacker was in the Pro Bowl, you should have known number 52 was in the Pro Bowl.
Wait. 52.
Patrick Willis, bro.
I thought you talking about my team 52. I was like, wait a minute, we didn't have a number 52 on our team doing anything in a long time. Our 52 getting folded up like a wallet in a lawn chair named Connor Williams.
Yeah, so I was just letting you know, I know players on your squad because they happen to make it to the Pro Bowl. So
okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Putting down,
okay,
bro.
I'm picking it up, man. You know, I'm picking it up. But I was glad that he retired. And I was glad that when he left or what have you, you know, so I was like, yeah, man, them boys, look, they leading up out of, you know, the 49ers, y'all done had like 3 different regimes, and all 3 made it to the playoffs and did some wonderful things in there, you know. And the last two actually went to the Super Bowl, right? Or wait a minute.
Nah. Harbaugh went, then we had Thompson, we had
Thompson,
and then we had Chip. Then all of them got up out of there in like a 3-year span or like a 4-year span, and then we just got Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah. I mean, it was glory. Look, I still should have sent the link over to Bente. You know what I'm saying? Because it was glorious to see Chip Kelly do his thing over there at Eagles land, and then all of a sudden Chip Kelly go to the 49ers. I was like, yeah, you know. But then y'all got rid of him too quick, and the Eagles got rid of him too quick.
Man, Chip Kelly is a weird character. I've heard players talk about his personality, and it's kind of he can be off-putting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Team needs, man. What do your team needs, man, for this off season to make things
offensive line, man. Point blank period. O-line.
You want Connor Williams?
He's center? What is he?
Guard.
Left or right?
Left guard.
Okay. How much?
I mean, he's free. He's free. You know, he's free. He asking for about 7 to 8 million on the market.
All right, now our guard, Lincoln Thompson, is asking for like maybe 10 to 12.
How many sacks he gave up this year?
Maybe like 3.
That's a lot of sacks, man. How
penalties? I said maybe.
Maybe 3. Let me pull up his stats though.
Lincoln Thompson, man.
Okay,
he made Pro Bowl.
See, Pro Bowler. You know, see, look, spit it out then. You know, I ain't been following him.
Pro Bowler.
He want too much money, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we like, hey, bro, we already cap hit. You know what I'm saying?
He a guard, right?
Yep, left guard. He played beside the greatest left tackle over the last decade.
Yeah.
I know Cowboy fans don't want to hear it.
I mean, shoot. You know, let me see.
My Jamaican brother right there, Lincoln Thompson.
He allowed 2 sacks this season.
Nice, see, 2.
Out of 10,000 snaps, let's see.
That's a lot of snaps, bro.
That's a lot of snaps.
And he hadn't missed a game in the last 4 years, I believe. 5 years.
He allowed 5 penalties.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, he getting picked up in the market now. He ain't gonna be out there for long.
He gave up 24 total pressures, and he allowed 7 hits on the quarterback. And then he got all greens on his PFF grade. Let me pull up my guy, Connor Williams.
We can trade. We'll give
they out of contract right now, so they're free.
I know, but I'm saying, I know you want my boy Dre Greenlaw. I peeped game on you the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
he will be He will be a great pickup for y'all. Know why?
Right.
That joker hit hard. He may get a couple PIs because he's trying to take some heads off. But you will love his tenacity and how he attacks the ball and the energy that he brings. Like,
right.
The boy Parson will love him because he fiery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me see what his reason why I pull up Dre Greenlaw was he's entering into his final year, right? Yeah. He's not a free agent all the way, but he's entering into his final year.
We think about trading him though.
Yeah,
we can't afford all of them, man. So
man, y'all in cap world too, like we are right now, and you got to get under the cap situation by June the 1st. I believe. So I look at it like this. The Cowboys, we got the physical linebacker out of Parsons, but we need another physical linebacker that can run, hit, chase, and get downfield. And Dre Greenlaw is that guy. And, you know,
he's
I look
quick,
at that film. Yo.
Athletic. Hey, I'm telling you, he nasty. I'm telling y'all. I watch him play beside All-Pro Fred over the last 3.5 years. The boy bad. He was a little hurt this year, you know what I'm saying? But y'all saw it was.
Yeah, he had got an unsportsmanlike on us, you know.
2 of them on y'all.
Yeah.
Because he had just got back from being injured, and he was just so hyped up to play. But the boy bad, he'll be a bad man.
Yeah, but man, I'm looking at it like this. There's Here's my philosophy in the free agent. You don't have to go aim for the creme de la creme guy, you know what I'm saying, the best to top number one free agent guy. But you do have to aim for a valuable guy, right? And you don't have to really sell the farm, and you just sit back and be smooth with it and be like, hey, I'm gonna throw some money at this guy, see if he stick. If not, then I'm gonna keep my hands off of it. Go into the draft, right? Draft the person, because you drafting best player available. You don't go into the draft saying, I need, because you're going to end up overdrafting and you're going to end up muddying the water, reaching for a player. You go into the mindset with best player available, and then you know for sure that there's going to be a big release of a lot of guys because other teams are going to look into the draft situation and say, okay, I got this guy. I no longer need this veteran guy. We're going to cut this person, cut that person. And that's when you get really active in the free agent after the draft. You go in and you go after the guys that you know for sure that, you know how old folks say, a new broom can sweep the floor good, but that old broom can get those corners. Yeah, you go in there, and then after the draft, you bring in quality guys that can really, for sure, help your team. But you got the will and deal in a way.
That makes sense. Look, hey, bro, I can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying? You speaking straight facts, and that's the hardest thing about the game is, like, the draft is a lot of unknowns, but the free agents is things that, like, people that you know, their track record and what they're able to do.
Right. A known commodity.
You're going off the belief though that in your system they can still keep that same type of productivity up in your system. That's some of the hardest things. That's a hard transition for a lot of players though, because depending on the scheme and like with cornerbacks is like one of the hardest positions, if not the hardest position to play in sports, is that when you are able to be put in a different scheme that's different from the scheme that they saw you playing in,
right?
You might not turn out how you looked on film with this other team. And the same thing with different linebackers and with all players as well. So, I mean, that's one of the things that people don't understand, where we see big names getting moved to other teams and then be like, well, what happened to them? Hey, a lot of times just deal with schemes, and are you able to put these players in a position that they can win and do great things? So,
yeah, I mean, Casey Hayward is available now in the free agent market. He played for the Raiders. I know for the Chargers time frame.
Yeah, big boy.
No, I'm talking about the DB.
Cornerback. Casey Hayward. Yeah.
So what I'm looking at it like, he was to be the guy last season. This season, that time didn't sail on him. I think that you got quality DBs in this draft that you can take a real good look at. Or if you remember that one pick that I said, go after that guy for the bang for your buck. That would be like the J.C. Jacksons. I would sit there and tell everybody, hey, I don't believe at the time the Patriots were willing to give away a second-round draft pick for a J.C. Jackson. Now, it will be for this year's second-round draft pick. I don't think that somebody that's coming out of the draft now that's in the second round will be better than J.C. Jackson. That's my argument. I think that the Cowboys missed out on that because they could have had locked up the DB room by having one side Trayvon Diggs, the other side J.C. Jackson, and you can still develop your guy Boss Man Fat. And, of course, Anthony Brown played good in this particular system, but you would have had a shored up DB room, in my opinion. It would have been a better move.
Yeah, DBs are like,
especially when they're young.
When they're young, you want to give them on their first contract. You see what I'm saying? That second one, you kind of want to stay away from. Like with the Stephon Gilmore's right now, you'd rather go with J.C. Jackson instead of Stephon because Stephon got a little more thread on tires the last 2 years. He had quad tear and knee injuries as well. Ooh. So you can see that he hasn't been getting a lot of what you call like reps out there playing. And so J.C. Jackson, he a ball hawk. J.C. Jackson, now people ain't gonna say this though. The Buffalo Bills ate J.C. Jackson up though. You see what I'm saying? Like
That's been his nemesis, man. The Bills, looking back at tape when I was doing my assessments of him, Stephon Diggs always ate him. But you know what I'm saying? It's just some people that you can eat, you know.
So, but people got to realize this. If you pick up a person in free agency, don't think that you're getting a shutdown corner. Like, it's the NFL. A lot of times people's expectations on cornerbacks be too lofty and don't realize that you're playing against the creme de la creme. You're playing against quarterbacks that are balling. You're playing against a passing league. And so there's no shutdown quarterback in the NFL. I'm sorry. And so are the fans willing to give him some leeway if he gives up 150 yards or, you know, because it's bound to happen because it has happened. I mean, it's happened to even Jalen Ramsey. I mean, it happened to Marlon Humphrey. It's happened to all these individuals who we deem as top corners. But in the league that we see today, and you can't go out there and touch them like they used to, this is going to happen. So when you bring in that type of guy, the first thing fans say, oh, you gave him $15 million. He gave up $7 for $125. And see, you know what I'm saying? Like, people got to realize, hey, bro, that's bound to happen from at least 2-3 games a year that he may not be, you know.
Not be, you know. Look, I kid you not. Look, I'm going all the way back. My guy, Playmaker, used to feast off of Rod Woodson. Just kill Rod Woodson. You know what I'm saying? And Rod Woodson, they said, look, man, you know, after he had that knee injury, look, we just going to kick you over to the safety role. And but Rod Woodson, like, if you listen to the Playmaker and Rod Woodson, they talk about that, what they used to go through, battling each other as one being the DB, because people fail to realize Rod Woodson started off as a cornerback. But my guy, yeah. So people fail to realize that.
They don't know about Tecmo Bowl, Rod. They don't know about Tecmo Bowl. Hey, Rod, when he used to be a punt return,
they don't know about that Rod. They don't know about it. They know the old Rod. But I'm going to tell you, though, that the Playmaker would tell you straight up, the one guy that gave him fits was Aeneas Williams. Every time. They're like, why is this Aeneas? Because he just knew how to play the Playmaker. It wasn't like Aeneas Williams was somebody like a slouch or anything. But there goes to show you that some cornerbacks got some wide receivers and some wide receivers got some cornerbacks.
And people don't understand, like, body types matter. Like, you got to realize arm length, hip to waist ratios, and, like, all that stuff matters when you're playing the cornerback position and you're going against the wide receivers.
Right.
So you're talking about somebody could have a 7'4" wingspan compared to somebody with like a 6'10" wingspan. Like, when you talking about the greatest of the greats and you at the highest level of competitions, those inches matter. You talking about from a 4'4" to a 4'5'6", like those things, all that stuff matters. So, you know, when you got those great corners and somebody like Aeneas Williams compared to Rod Woodson, Aeneas was a little bit lankier. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And probably a little bit stronger, but we don't know if the strength came from the upper body or the lower body. You see what I'm saying? So, like, that stuff matters when it comes to, you know, the best of the best. So, yeah, man.
When we throwing something at these people, they be like, man, who's Aeneas Williams? Look at what the law is talking about.
Well, he started with the Arizona Cardinals, but then he went and played for the Rams, if y'all must know. But you know what I'm saying? We won't get in our bag, but we know about these. Hey, I saw somebody in the chat the other day, man, when I was on with you, they put that Cortez Kennedy. I was like, okay.
I didn't know about it. Cortez Kennedy,
like
baby.
Fathead Kennedy, baby.
Because, you know, that's my angle at is looking at Parsons, like, all right, cool. We got y'all old linebackers coach by the name of his first name is it Bowden? That's his name, Joe Bowden. You probably 2016. You know, you probably know him. We got him, and I'm saying, like, hey, he's finna coach up Parsons, right? There's really not a lot of coaching that you have to do with that. Yeah. But he's gonna benefit, and he's gonna look really good because of the fact that you got Parsons and then whoever the Cowboys go get in this draft. And one thing I know about Dan Quinn, he looks for athletic, rangy linebackers. And I'm quite sure that if we don't go the route like you just mentioned, like trading for a linebacker that's already proven a known commodity, he's going to find somebody that's in his draft that's going to work.
I got a question, and also y'all in the chat, I want to ask y'all a question. Would y'all rather the Cowboys build the D line or have a strong secondary? Because I know there's different philosophies for different teams out there, and I don't know what y'all, what your guys' preference is, as far as having a solid and a great secondary or a aggressive / run stopping like front seven, like, because I believe, me personally, I have my own philosophy.
Yeah.
But I don't know what are you guys like? What do y'all like prefer in the chat? Do y'all want y'all front seven just to be like top notch, or y'all rather have these two shutdown corners and a hard hitting safety and a ball hawking free safety? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna read what they said too before I spill out my thoughts on this. Let me see what they say. T-Dub says D-line. D-Hood says even. Dramatic, it says D-line. Okay. There's some people spitting my language over here because they fail to realize two types of sacks, right? There's a coverage sack, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's that pressure sack. Bumper coverage sack, because we seen that these athletic wide receivers, they can figure out like 4 or 5 seconds. These quarterbacks rolling all the way. They abandon the pocket. They rolling all the way out like Tecmo Bowl, like, right?
Yeah,
Jesse Tuggle, you know what I mean?
Holding the R trigger button.
On the R trigger button, they running all the way out, and then they looking down the field. So if you build up that front, my guy Flo says you build up that front seven. But if you build up that interior, baby, like you said, Cortez Kennedy earlier, or if you have that big plug inside, like Tony Saragusa, Sam Adams, that type of flow, Haloti Nada, or even the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did, right, with those big boys up front, or if you have an athletic up front and I know that this guy don't come a dime a dozen, the guy Aaron Donald and Sean, Robinson, Austin, whatever his name was. Those big boys, Robinson, those big boys up front can push the pocket back. You have no way to climb the pocket, and that creates fumbles, hurried passes, tipped balls, and as well as INTs, because the DB in his mind saying, he got 2 seconds. I can sit, look, I can sit on the look, you get like this, I can sit on it, and I know this ball got to squeeze out. It's no time for that long developing play like what you guys did on us with Brandon Ayuk, had my guy Trayvon Diggs lost in space. That was a long developing play.
Yeah. But see, that's only created by the run, though. So that's what I'm asking, because you got to have both. I think we got to be realistic, where some people will say, I want all. Sorry, you can't have it all. You don't have enough money to have it all. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to differentiate between the greatest need and how can you survive with the weakest part of your defense. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of times a great run stopping defense and edge rushers are, to me, numero uno.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because for that, you got to realize that a team ain't going to pass the ball. I mean, you got to look at your division. You got to look at your conference, what they're looking like, who they're playing all the time. Like, those things matter, in my opinion. So, like, you got to make sure that front seven is not only legit, but has depth. But also, a lot of times, front sevens can have good edge rushes, but they can't stop the run. They leave big gaps, like you said. I'd rather have it all around the board on my front seven than all around the board on the back end. In my opinion, though, because I also believe this: the front seven creates an identity. You see what I'm saying? The back end don't necessarily create the identity of a team, but that front seven creates saying, "Hey, our team is nasty in the trenches. Our team not only get after the quarterback, but we stop those gaps in that running game, and we stop runners in the backfield. We get a lot of tackles for loss." And so with that philosophy, I think you can scheme coverage on the back end.
Right.
I know a lot of people say, well, I'm part of the give up yards, but don't give up touchdowns. You see what I'm saying?
Right, bend but don't break.
Bend but don't break. You see what I
Right.
mean? Because if I say a quarterback go for 350, but my team only score 17 points, that means they kicking field goals. You see, they may got a lot of yards, but in the red zone, when the thing is condensed, you're not able to score a touchdown. And so I think that give my offense a better opportunity, but then also we begin to ball control as well. So, I mean, the philosophy really, depends on what people desire and what they like to see. But me personally, I'm more of the front end.
Yeah, I mean, your front gonna make everything else look good. If you and let's say you played on the Legion of Boom, right? And you was the opposite DB on the opposite side of Sherman.
Yeah.
You're going to look good. You're going to be like, look, dude, I know for sure I got to hold this dude for like 3 seconds, man. I'm going to sit. I'm not even going to press him. I'm just going to sit. I'm going to sit off 5 or 10 yards because I know for sure that ball is coming out. Linebacker's getting home. Big Maybain, he's going to squeeze the pocket back. And when the ball come my way, I just got to post out. You 6'3", 6'4". So you gonna post somebody out. You gonna get that ball. They be like, look, man, that twin maker over there, man, he shut down over there, baby.
But then also you gotta realize if you study, formations, side, and tendencies. I can already begin to see what route that's going to come my way. If I know they ain't gonna pass to Richard, I already know if I got safety help on the inside, on top, or maybe in the inside, I can know, okay, they only can run this route, that route, or that route.
No doubt.
So in my mind, the game should become easier because of the things that I have in front of me. You see? And so a lot of times people got to understand that that's so important in the schematics of the secondary and also how you're going to go forth pressing with the front end, because now it's all about schemes. Now it's all about saying, hey, bro, at 2.7, you can almost begin to read the wide receiver's route ahead of time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And bam, and hit it, deflect the ball or get an interception and things of that nature. Like, that really becomes important in the psychological part. That's why they do so many hours in the film room, man, because you're trying to learn packages and tendencies of wide receivers who run what type of routes in those packages as well.
No doubt, man. So, man, when that Cowboys front four get better, man, I'm going to see even more good things. At this point, at this time, Cowboy Nation and 49er Nation, we got the link that's on the YouTube side. I put it in the chat. So if you guys want to join the show, hit that link, jump on in, ask a few questions. And
double Dutch, man.
Double Dutch,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all going to jump on in like double Dutch, man.
Jump on in, get on in. I got the link right there so that you guys can jump in and get in for this conversational piece. I really appreciate everybody for jumping in. Be sure to subscribe to the Twin Makers page as well as his Twin Empire on his YouTube handle. But he is the Twin Maker. And be sure to subscribe to my page as well, and let's get this thing going if you have not.
Nation.
Yeah.
Definitely hit them up, bro.
Yeah, hit us up. Yeah, that was a good point that you brought up earlier, man. Quarterbacks winning off their first contract. Now, the only one that pretty much exploded that theory there is the guy that's just retired, Tom Brady, right? He won multiple Super Bowls after his first contract, right?
That's an anomaly.
Yeah. So anybody else is just sitting there waiting, like, can they win? Now, that doesn't count for, like, Matthew Stafford because how much he getting paid now? Do you know?
Probably like $34 million, something like that. You know what I mean? But that's an old contract. You see what I'm saying? And he's 34. You talking about you getting a player late in his career who never had a playoff victory. So, like, the dynamics is different. But we're talking about a homegrown drafted player, coming in and playing with the same team for 10 years. I mean, you got to realize if you got a homegrown quarterback who played for the same team for 10 years, hopefully he did some winning. If not, that quarterback probably out of there, you know what I'm saying? So
it's crazy, man.
Shoot, at 10 years he ain't there no man. If he's still there and y'all ain't won nothing.
Well, You know how long did it take for a good old John Elway?
Different era. You already know it though, man.
Okay, let me find another long.
That's like 81, 82. He didn't win
Elway,
to
Elway. I don't know if he was there that long, right? 80. I think
80. He came.
80.
Dan Marino won the rookie year in 83. So you talking 83 then?
This was John Elway.
Yeah, him and
How long? It took that man a long time, but they changed the philosophy.
He was like 37, 36 when he won. He was old, bro.
Yeah. I know he was old. He had the yellow teeth. I remember. Reaching over and spinning around like a tornado. You know what I'm saying? Helicopter. Reaching over, but they changed the philosophy. They made it easy for him to win it. And I think that's 83. So he came in 83. Yeah, that's a long time. But look, what I'm saying is that what they did was they made it comfortable for him. They always knew that he had the talent and the mindset. How can they make it comfortable for him? Establishing the run game. Also putting good defenses around him, you know. So I think that if you that philosophy still worked though.
You know what's crazy though?
What's up?
John Elway had a 56% completion percentage.
Oh yeah.
See how crazy different times were where quarterbacks had a higher interception ratio back then.
Right back then.
Today, like the game is so
That's why I said when people say, well, back in my day, you know, well, it's different because wide receivers are allowed now after 5 or 6 yards to have that free release, to get upfield at the top of the route, to embarrass the opposing team, right? There's no fear factor of me catching the ball across the middle. I could say, man, shoot, run me inside, man, and I wish the dude come down and hit me because I'm gonna look at it like this. I'm gonna lay out like Family Guy, and they're gonna throw the flag, right? You know, so that's just how it's the different era as it relates to the offenses now have more firepower.
Hey, you could be fighting like like the chicken and my man.
Oh yeah, look, no, fighting like Stewie. You know, Stewie when the old boy Brian owed him money. He said, "Where's my money?" You saw that episode? He said, "Where's my money?" You didn't see that one? Man, I'm gonna send you a clip tonight, man. He said, "Where's my money?" He beat the bejesus out of.
Hey, y'all look, Law used to have Family Guy on DVD. He had the whole series, bro.
I still got it. It's just that you know, I found a way that I got it downloaded on the cloud now. But I got those DVDs, a whole stack of them, because I use those as my antidepressant videos. I'll go watch them. Thank you for the Family Guy, you know. Giggity, boy, you know. You know, you have movie nights and we watching Family Guy, you know.
Hey, be out there watching Family Guy episode after episode, boy. I can't believe it been that long. Family Guy came out.
Yeah,
Family Guy was clutch.
And low key was a secret weapon that a lot of people don't know about. I ain't gonna tell y'all all the secrets.
No.
Yeah, you got a secret weapon, baby.
Hey, that show came out and broke. Hey, we were not. I ain't think it was gonna be that good, bro. But it was like Family Guy, okay.
You know, when Family Guy came out, and then you know you watch a little bit of it, and then they start canceling some of the episodes. I said, yeah, this is the real one, you know. And then they came out with the Boondocks, so I was like, oh, that was really real, you know. Got all of those series, but it was hard to get the Boondocks, you know.
Yeah,
and then yeah. And then they came out with American Dad, which was cool, you know. Yeah.
I can't do. Hey, look, I get a lot. I can't do South Park though. I see my boy Steve in the chat, man. I just couldn't. I never could get with South Park, man. I think it was the animation though, like how they animation. Were drawn. It's like certain. Now some people can watch, like play certain RPG games on video, like on PC. It's like certain games I can't watch it. That's a show that the humor at times I'd be like.
I mean, but it was good though. South Park was good though.
I can respect it because I had one of my homeboys. He loves South Park. It's just certain. I was like, Oh wow, they really be going there. Like they be saying some stuff that I be like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that South Park pretty good, man.
South Park, look, it pressed the envelope.
It was like right there. Man.
Hey, remember that time when we saw the episode of Boondocks when the pimp name slipped back?
Yeah. One. What is it? He say on count. He say he gonna count to 5. He say count down.
1, 2.
And he still left her. And she's like, "Oh, I did."
I think it was like the 30 or something like that, bro.
Yeah, man. Pimp name.
That Cat Williams episode.
That Cat Williams.
I remember that. My name is Uncle Ruckus. No relation.
No relation. That Uncle Ruckus with that music, that sound drop in the background was everything, man. Oh my God.
And remember how look, your boy Sammy. Hey, when Samuel Jackson got on that Joker, I was like, oh, this is for real, bro.
Say what again? There's no country in what? You know, that daggone Samuel, that's my dude right there, man.
Hey, Sam is the Sam's dude. Hey,
Samuel L. Jackson played on like 50 million movies, man. He's on every movie you can think of. He playing every role you can think of.
Low budget as well. Like it's some low budget movies. You see Sam, like, oh, look at Sam.
Look at Sam. And you know it's Sam. You like you waking up out of your sleep. Like, man, ain't no way he in. Oh, that's Sam. Sam and Snoop. They on all of the stuff. I seen Snoop on every other. You just go type in Snoop. You know, all of the movies Snoop played in. Snoop played on pretty much every movie. I said, how does this dude? And then Snoop played football. He played basketball. I'm like, how? You know?
Hey, Snoop is diverse, boy. Snoop is he the Debo Samuels, boy. He play every position, no matter what. Hey, wherever you want him, he come through in the clutch. He got you. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. Oh my gosh, man. Look, somebody said T-Dub says Samuel L. Jackson even played on Coming to America. You know,
I remember that boy.
You know.
Hey, your boy Eddie took that broom. About to go to work on him, bro.
No doubt, man. Oh my gosh, man. Hey, man, it was a good episode today, man. We sent out the invite link, but nobody like us, man. That's okay. That's okay, man.
Look. Y'all want to double judge? Y'all ain't want to double Dutch with us tonight? Huh? That's how y'all feeling, huh?
Man, I ain't jumping in, man. I don't got a beard.
Y'all ain't want to press the. You ain't want to press the link. You want to link up with us,
they said they don't have a beard. That's what it is, man. They don't have a beard. That's what it is.
Hey, but see, once you link in,
your beard will
through
grow.
Osmosis.
Yeah.
You begin to get the beard. You know what I'm saying? You gonna wake up in the morning. Like, remember that boy, the dude who played Santa Claus?
Oh yeah.
Used to be.
Oh my gosh, the name of tip of my tongue too.
Tim the Two Man Taylor. When he played Santa Claus, he woke up in the morning. He had a full beard. He kept cutting off, kept growing back.
That joker had that Moses beard. It's salt and pepper that didn't turn all white, man. Tim Allen. That's his name. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, Tim Allen. Boy.
Yeah. Tim Allen. Yeah. That was a good show that he played on, though. I forgot Home Improvement, right?
Home Improvement, yeah.
Yep. They had the dude that always looked over the gate like this, you know. Always gave good advice.
Look, remind me of Mr. Feeney, man.
Yeah.
Remember Mr. Feeney off of Boy Meets World? Always come across the gate, dropping knowledge to Corey.
Yeah.
Corey and Topanga. First white girl I fell in love with. I'm sorry, let me not go there.
You know.
I ain't lying. I ain't the only one, man. Come on, man. I ain't like, come on, man. Y'all can't leave me out there, man. Yeah, hey, come on, bro.
Corey, and Topanga, yeah.
Topanga was come on, man.
Oh my gosh, man! All right, it was.
Thank you, my bro. Look,
that's facts, though.
Yeah, thank you, man. Don't be leaving me hanging out here. I'm over here. Look, I threw the bait out there. Y'all gonna have me out here solo dolo, wait forever.
Somebody put down Britney Spears. I was like, oh Lord, you know.
Now that was before Britney right there. Before Britney.
Topanga was a little thick. Just look, Saved by the Bell. Oh my gosh, man. Man, it was a good show, man. So
Appreciate it, man.
So what you doing with yourself, man, lately, man?
Man, shoot, just honestly, bro, just next week I'm gathering myself and moving on up in age. And so I was reminded I had have a birthday coming up. So man, right now I'm just,
sure, right.
I know, right? I think my birthday like 36 days after yours. So so man, lately just trying to get a hold on some things. Hey, anybody out there who ever had like a car to be salvaged before you got it registered, my lovely wife has a video on YouTube about how you should go about the process of getting your
right.
information.
Yeah, I know.
Still waiting on that. So man, look, just trying to go and get that taken care of, Brody, and hanging out, man, playing some racquetball, man. I think that's gonna be one. Hey, just so y'all know, your boy play racquetball, so that's my sport during my pastime, and so I'm gonna start maybe getting some videos out there, me playing some racquetball.
Yeah. Well, what's the key to it, man? Do you have to wear the goggles and everything? And
I personally know wear the goggles, but I tell anybody starting off with the goggles. You see what I'm saying? But personally, man, it's a great activity. Being from Mississippi, I never knew anybody go out there and play racquetball or talked about it much, but since I picked up the game, I love the game. It's great cardio. It's fun. You got to use your brain. There's a lot of geometry, man. There's a lot of science that's involved as well. And so it's like playing chess.
Oh, well, how you score in it, though? Like how
man, it's similar to how people say if you serve, the server has the opportunity to score, and then the defender can't score. But once the defender is in the server's box, he has the opportunity to score. The whole point of scoring is like I have to hit the ball in the front wall, and then the defender can, if he doesn't hit the ball after one bounce, I score. But if he's able to hit the ball after it hits the front wall and it bounces one time, then the game goes to like a rally situation, you know what I'm saying, a back and forth situation. So it's a very interesting sport. It happens very fast, man. It's fun though. Like I definitely enjoy it. I got some people around here. They're trying to get me to a league. They're trying to get me to play,
So they got a whole league of racquetball.
Man, you can go to school for racquetball. Man. I never known.
I never knew.
Yeah, man. It's how to. How I get that shine. I will be telling you how I get this shine through a product.
Oh yeah,
brother is cooking up.
Yeah.
So Stephen White, be prepared in the next. Coming to you soon, I will be sharing with you some information about how I get the shine on the beard, man.
The beard butter's coming soon. They know about the butter already, you know.
Yeah, the beard butter is coming soon.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Coming soon. It works.
It's in the work, man. I appreciate y'all. That this beard it's been cultivating for about 7 months now. So not even that long, about 6 months. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Some people say, "How long it take?" Man, it'll take. Look. When we shave our face, we gonna have 5 o'clock shadow. You can go smack naked face. It's gonna be a 5 o'clock shadow, and instead of shaving every day, look, people feel realize this is better than shaving every day. You don't have to shave every day. You get those crazy hairs that grows, and be like, dang, patchy and everything. You don't have to worry about 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, man. And then all you just it's kind of cool. I just gotta get my daughters from pulling on all the time.
Oh yeah. Akeem said he cut his. No, you don't supposed to cut it, man.
Cut it, man. That's the sage. That's just the wisdom, man.
That's wisdom, man.
The wisdom, that old guru, that Raiden beard right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Raiden win.
Just make sure you wash it. That's all you gotta do. Make sure you wash it. Take care of it, man.
Yeah, I love weed. He says his is salt and pepper now.
Hey,
smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
The young ladies love to see the pepper, but then they love the salt when it begins to shine through the pepper even more. So don't be feeling bad if you got a little, little salt coming through the beard, man. Like, hey, it's a beautiful thing to have the little salt. I got a couple little strands myself, you know, and the ladies, they appreciate the growth. I mean, you're growing, you have the ability to grow old. So that's an awesome thing.
Oh,
He said,
okay.
"Where can I buy? Where can we buy us?"
We ain't gonna have the strap-on beers now, you know. We ain't gonna have those. You know, like, I'm gonna take mine off right quick. Yeah, nah. But there's barbers out there that can put that piece on, man. You know, they can put the little padded hair up underneath, and you have a full strap-on beard. You know,
This should be. Hey, you should do a poll. You should do a poll, Brody. In 2022, is it? Once upon a time, it was man law. You couldn't paste, you know, your cranium. You know what I'm saying? If your hair follicle left, it's just left. You became a hat connoisseur. You should do a poll. Is it man law? Are you breaking man law?
Society has changed now, man. They be like, law, you hair shaming me, man. You know.
I know it.
Shame. Shame.
It was like shame, law.
Shame.
Cause I remember, man, Jerry Rice, that joke line way right here.
Hey,
he had the braided that man.
He said, "I'm the greatest receiver of all time."
He had the receiver, 2 receivers. Like, I like Jerry cheating, man. I'm gonna play for every team, dog. He played for the 49ers, the Raiders, the Seahawks. He was trying to come to Dallas everywhere. That joker had, I said, 2 receivers out there, man. He cheating. Who running the go route? That joker. That joker had a receiving hairline with 2 of them.
I was so embarrassed, boy.
Shame.
I was like, Jerry, just
Shame.
let it go, bro. Let it go.
Shame.
Let it go, man.
I was and was on there just singing to Jerry. Let it go, bro. Just let it go, man.
Yeah, man. Steve Harvey had the fake hat top fade. We was like, man, growing up, we were like, man, that line, he got a laser line.
But see, back then it was unknown. He kept that joker real, like he kept that joker low key tucked. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to know, like, you know, in the ladies, y'all make sure, you know, when y'all go back and y'all watch this video, if the brother put up a poll, we want to know.
No,
is it a goal?
No.
Is it a goal?
You can't talk about that these days.
No, no judgment. No judgment. We just, every rule book has a modification to it as the decades and as time goes along. So if there has to be a vote where Rule 135 or is now that it's the thumbs up, let us know. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to make sure we've been inclusive. That's all.
You know how it is. It's just like, you know, the Beijing dye, you know. And Brian Dawkins used to have us said the HD TV would pull up at all. I said, God dog. And what's that other dude, James Brown, the commentary on what's it, ESPN? What's James Brown?
Hey man,
not the singer, but the James Brown. You know what James Brown talking about?
He wrote a book and everything. All I need to know is whoever is James Brown friends, he ain't got no brothers around him, bro. Cause ain't no way he got an Etch and Sketch lineup, bro. And that joker out here, I be like, Jay, man, bro, what is you doing, man?
Oh my God. The James Brown, he had a scoop. He got a scoop line. Like, dog, you ain't gonna even give that man the CBS. These ships at CBS.
He must got a blind woman doing his hairline in there, man. I'm like, come on, y'all got too much money to have the brother out there on TV like that. Just like with Pam Oliver.
Pam Oliver. Oh man, see, now you going too far. You going too far.
Shame. Shame.
See, we gonna have some all type of hate mail now.
No, man, we love y'all. We want to make sure y'all look. We know some specialists in Atlanta, girl, would love to tie you to get you right. Man. Stitch you up real well, sweetheart. Like, you got too much money.
Pam Oliver got one of them shaking goals, baby.
I said,
how much money? I said, how much money she got? Just said Pam Oliver.
Pam was on TV with John Madden and Pat Summerall. You telling me she ain't got a woman come through yet and get her together? Like, she got somebody fly through and take her. Like, come on, man. Pam be
Pam,
out
all
there.
got one of them shaking goals, baby. You just shake it, and you put it on. You just put it on no matter what the weather is. The weather never blows it away. It just be like, oh, I'm holding on. I'll keep holding on. I said,
Hey,
God has tried his best. God like, I'll keep on.
Hey, bro, you know you go to a 5-star restaurant.
Shame.
You take that little towel, you
Shame.
pop it out, take a linen cloth.
Shame.
Oh my gosh, man! This is why Stephen A. got offended by Ryan Clark. Oh, I have to look that one up, man.
This one recently just happened, man.
I don't know, man. Stephen
I
A.
got offended by Pam Oliver because I'm like, you doing too good as a black woman in America to be out here looking like that, boo.
Shame.
You got too much money, baby.
Shame.
You the only black woman on the sidelines out here.
She the only sister holding it down.
Oh,
God is doing his best. God like.
He be like, Pam, come on, girl. Like, where your friends at, man? Tell them, like, come on.
Oh my gosh, man. Pam Oliver, a legend though, man.
Hey, it's that same one since '94. Since John Elway won Super Bowl, she got that same one on.
Yeah, she got the same, it's all proof, weatherproof. When they say
all terrain
type, they fluff out. She got it, baby. Look, she can get hit like the quarterback overthrow the football and hit her head. She just move out the way just slightly, and the hat just catches the weave, and the weave just catches the football and bring it back around. Say, here you go. Here you go. Oh my gosh, man!
Oh, for real, somebody need to go. Hey, I would if I see Pam Oliver, be like, look, ma'am, I've been watching you since I was a young individual. I got you. I'm gonna send you to Taquisha. Taquisha got you, boo. She go look. I'm gonna give you.
Shame.
We're gonna get so much hate mail for this, bro. We getting canceled. We're gonna wake up. This video has been removed by the Women Anonymous Society of Weave Extension Section Code 105.101.
I'm be like, look, we gonna get you. Forget a weave. We gonna get you an installment.
Man, you wrong,
like
man.
heavy duty. We'll get you an installment.
No.
Hey, my brother said she got that weather tech. Hey, bro. Hey, what's that rhino spray they put in the back of truck beds? Y'all know that rhino spray they put in the back of truck beds?
The bed spray. The tough acting Tanaka. Bed spray. Oh my gosh, man. You're wrong, man. See, look, Pam Oliver, I love you. You're real one. Continue to do your job. I think the world of you and your kids and all of the things that you did for the organization and the hope that you gave everyone out there to be on the sideline. You see, that's a 49er talking. The Cowboy Nation, we ain't talking bad about you, Pam. I think that weather tech. Hold on, it's good.
Somebody come and say she got that lemon.
No, Flo said it's the rhino lining. Oh my gosh, man. Shout out to Christina Pink though. She a real one too. She a real one on the sideline. She's a new Pam Oliver though.
Hey, but she be out there, she be looking fire. You know what I'm saying? We can tell, hey, that's that iPhone 4, and you see the iPhone 13, bro.
And Taylor Rooks, I think that's her name. She's holding it down.
Taylor Rooks.
Oh yeah, they holding it down now.
Redding, all the girls on TNT. I can't pronounce their name, but they got that. They be on there. They hold it down.
Look, as Asmodeus said, Law doing damage control. You already know they ain't finna shadow ban my channel. Talking about, yeah, man, he's talking bad about the ladies on his channel.
Rosalind, I go Awade, Rosalind.
Who?
Rosalind, Gold. I don't know. I'm trying to make up some names, just to support the women. We really do appreciate y'all. It's just that I know a lot of brothers and sisters been looking at that sideline reporter for the last 30 years, just wishing somebody be like, hey.
Yeah, I saw the young, like there's a video out there like the young Pam Oliver.
No,
like,
Troy, don't do it, man. Don't tell her, Troy.
Don't snitch now,
Don't, definitely don't do it.
Don't snitch.
No.
See, they snitching right now.
They gonna send us this whole clip, bro. It'll be like, oh no.
Man, they
viral moment. You might supposed to be for Cowboy news, not Pam.
Damn, Pam.
Hey, it's another Pam who caught in the 90s too. How Martin, remember Martin used to get Pam?
Oh yeah. Tashina Arnold. What was her name?
Tashina.
Tashina
Yeah, that's right.
Arnold.
Tashina Arnold though.
Arnold, yeah. Tashina,
we love you, Pam, though. It was good seeing a POC on TV in those days, holding it down, man. It's just that we thought, you would have transitioned with us as time has came along and technology.
No, she still got the 90s.
She still got that styrofoam mannequin with that one weave on it. Till this day.
To this day, I interviewed with that one, It aged with me. That's my favorite piece. Shout out to her, though, man. And Lisa Salters, it was good with you.
Lisa cool.
Lisa cool.
I've got no other issue with none of the other ladies out there. It was just Pam, man. Pam for so long just was. I just like, bro.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh my gosh, man! What else we gonna talk about before we get banned off of YouTube and Facebook? Cyberbullying.
How dare you? Hey, man, look. All I know is this: we got your boys. The NFL season. Do you watch Mike Florio? You cool? You like him?
I mean, I listen to his takes.
Okay, then. Who she say? A muddy? Who's still fine? He's talking about Pam still?
I think he said Lisa Salter or
No, Lisa cool. We rock with Lisa.
Salters. Oh.
Yeah, she too.
I mean, it's
we got no other. We had no issue. We just this was trauma, childhood trauma. That's all that was. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just happen to be the recipients of what we've seen over the last 18 years.
No doubt. Oh, yeah, they're saying Pam. I mean, Pam is a beautiful lady, man. I think that she's a wonderful person on the sidelines, and like I said, just always there in the cold, the rain, the sleet, the snow, and it don't go nowhere. She just stands strong, man.
10 toes down. We appreciate
10 toes
Pam
down, man.
being the definition. If you look in the Webster Dictionary of being 10 toes down, Pam Oliver has held it down, sideline reporting over all the years. So we appreciate you, Pam. We no. It's only entertainment.
Let's go. Yeah, y'all know how this thing goes. Y'all know how this thing goes. So I had one more thing I was gonna say, but I think I lost the conversation in the weaves. I think I lost it.
It's not in the tea leaves, but in the weeds.
Yeah, the weeds, I lost it. Well, y'all ain't no good, man. It's y'all fault, man. It's y'all fault, man. It's y'all fault.
Look, they egged it off, man. Y'all like, look, they was partying to the investigation. They was a partying to the crime, man. They was
right. They wasn't laughing. They laughing with us, not. He who laughs, laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
however that saying goes. But man, it's been a good show, man. Like I said, man, and
y'all had me tearing up.
We had you tearing up, and still, just to flip it back over, my quarterback of the 90s is better than your quarterback, right? When we talk about that already, right? We said that, my quarterback of the 90s is better than your quarterback. And look at it.
What was that picture? What was that now?
My quarterback of the 90s is better
Shame.
than your. No.
Shame.
You can't do your own shame. and you said you knew of the news because, I think Troy Aikman is leaving Fox, and people are like, oh no, he's leaving Fox. Fox is paying him $8 million, man. He's going to ESPN, allegedly. He's going to ESPN, supposedly.
Oh, he getting that bag. He about to get at least 10, 12.
$17 million. The dude finna get 17 to 18 million. So, I mean, that's not a bad situation, right? He's finna get doubled. He's finna get double his money, double for your trouble. So
17?
17, I think it's 18 or 17. I could be shortchanging the man, but he's finna get more money. So it's not a sad situation. It's a good situation. You said you knew of it way before, right?
Yeah. I've been hearing the rumblings because of what's going on with John Lynch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's been like 3 weeks. You know what I mean? So they trying to get John Lynch, and they were trying to get Sean McVay.
Oh, McVay?
McVay, yeah.
I'm going to say, okay, Sean McVay.
So they try to get him from coaching to get in the booth, you know what I mean, and do Monday Night Football.
So,
because that's the issue. Monday Night Football commentary has been so terrible over the last.
It just not been the same since the legends done left. And I do the play-by-play every game, so I really don't get a chance to listen to the announcers. I ain't missing
terrible.
Like,
bro, they got Louis Riddick, Brian Greasy, and the other dude. It's just like
I knew it was crazy when they had Booger McFarland. They had him. They had that dude on a robot chair in the cold, panning over the doggone field. I was like, man, ESPN is a joke.
Booger said he one of the people who started Trey Lance. Trey Lance ain't ready from what he, man. I don't.
What the Booger them said, man?
Booger go say, from what I've seen of Trey Lance, he just doesn't seem like he's ready. He's too inexperienced, and that team is too good to have an inexperienced quarterback to start manning, to be the head man. And I think Jimmy Garoppolo should come back. I'm like, this dude here, bro.
Yeah, Booger McFarland.
He's terrible, man.
And when we had our guy Jason Witten out there, my guy Jason Witten out there, it was terrible, man. It was like,
man, that man come out of retirement, get another bag, boy. He was so bad.
It's like, look, man, the Cowboys. Look, man, we got you, man. We know how to put the damage control, like when my guy Keeves Asmodia said. We know how to do the damage control. You come back for one good year to play for the Cowboys. And get you up out of that booth, man.
Your boy trying to start some trouble. He gonna say put Chucky back in there.
That joker, he's suing the NFL and everybody, mama, uncle right now. Chucky.
Hey, the NFL really do need to think about how they gonna go forth in this next generation when it comes to the commentary, the play-by-play, man, because we don't have, like, to me, there's not a lot of creativity in the broadcasting booth when it comes to like the play-by-play. And like, that's what was really appreciated by John Madden, the ability to freestyle, to be witty, to be comical, and then Pat Summerall to be a stabilizer, the person be able to read the room, to know when to keep going and know when to, like, bring the game back into play.
Yeah, the comic relief guy, and then he was the analytical guy. I mean, and like Tony Romo, he does a very decent job, but sometimes, to me, and I'm not hating on him because I think that he's wonderful for the job, but sometimes he tries a little too hard to hit those punchlines.
Somebody said they need a 3-man. Like, I think Tony's good.
He's good now. He's good.
He got to have a consistent. I don't think the person he go back and forth with is who is the right person.
There you go. Bam. Yeah. It's like you put him in with another person. Go ahead.
You ever watch Bart Scott and this other guy? Bart Scott is hilarious, and he's on with another dude, man. They got a show on ESPN. They do like a podcast. Hilarious. Like, he funny, he know the game, but then he also has the ability to like be like,
you just
hey,
said
bro.
Bart Scott though, you know.
Bart Scott and Han. Han is good. Like he's the
I'm
good.
going to
like
listen to his podcast because his takes be kind of crazy. But go ahead.
But he crazy, but he funny. Like, you gotta realize at the end of the day, man, we love football, but football at times brings us so many laughs, man. So much stuff that goes on to it, and analogies and things of that nature matter when it comes to like making the game simple, you know, to people who just casually are watching the game. And so I think that's very important. That you should spend real good money on building some type of chemistry, man, to have that there, because most of the people I know that are sports heads like we are, they turn to Peyton Manning and Eli Manning when the football game is on Monday night. They're not listening to the three guys.
Did you listen to a couple of episodes? I never listened to not one. Is it any good?
Way better than them dudes who be on TV. Like, bro, it's so much. It's a lot better to consume. You know what I mean?
Eli and Peyton Manning, they go hard.
It's a lot better than what's on the regular broadcasting network. Like, I'm just saying, y'all. Hey.
But you know what I'll do though? You know what I'll do? If I'm Fox, and Fox got a branch like located right there in L.A., a hub right there in L.A., I'll reach out to
smoke weed every day.
I'll reach out to Snoop. I'll say Snoop, man. Look.
What's the delay though? What's the tape delay? Money. 10-second tape delay.
I'll get a premium. I'll get a premium edition. I'll get a premium. I'll get a premium. You got to pay premium for to have Snoop to do the play-by-play. I bet you. Look, that's a multi-million-dollar deal right there.
I had this look. I ain't got the pool, but during the bubble,
right?
I thought, look. Watching basketball, could you imagine somebody had, you know how in football you got the sound thing, with them sound instruments on the sideline, so you can get to hear players audible, like they play what they talking about, the hits and stuff like that.
Right.
Could you imagine having access to that, paying $29.99 to hear audible conversations on the football field or in basketball? Like, if you sit in front court, like front row seat, and you can hear them talking noise, because sometimes the audio is picked up, you be like, bruh, they out there really getting it, man. That'll be dope.
Oh, you talking about have access to hear like the plays that's been called and all of that?
Yeah, because if I'm getting
kind of like XFL, well, whatever that league that came out, and Bill Belichick would be like, yeah. Let me get access.
Let me hear everything on the all.
Bill Belichick said, "Let me hear everything."
But can he hear because he's on the field, so he already hears? So I'm just saying, like, bro,
no, that's just HD hearing. There.
If I say, "Hey, Law, I'm giving you some Oculus, so you can really see the game of football," but then
through the helmet, put the Oculus, put the camera. Man, say no more. You know? Oh, I get what you said, dude. Oh.
I'll pay for it. I'll be like, bro, that would be such an experience. Like,
see what Dak Prescott see for $4.99 a year. You know what I'm saying? And they put the camera on the side of his helmet, and you got to pay the $4.99, and you got the camera lens. You see it from what he said.
Yeah.
Now, I bet you there'd be a lot of people. A lot of people be like, look, Amari is open. Amari's open.
I saw you look at him.
I saw you look at him.
You looked him off. You looked him off.
Oh my gosh! He put the camera lens on Ezekiel. The hole is there. You know, bouncing to the outside. You know.
I know you saw your head.
It'd be so many armchair quarterbacks, baby. There'd be somebody bootlegging it. I can see somebody right now bootlegging it.
Hey, you get the explicit version for $21.99.
$21.99. You can see through what the eyes of the quarterback. The eyes of the quarterback. That's look. We need to reach out to the NFL right now. That's a multi-billion-dollar idea, man.
That's money, bro. Be over there like, hey, let's get that access. That'd be so dope, baby.
And you know, if the NFL is smart, hear me out, so they can keep down the piracy. Just make the code for the Oculus glass for the exclusive. Like you got to have the NFL. Whatever.
Rights for similar to how they used to do football gaming and licensing, where you can only use this.
You can only use this one. You know.
Yeah, bro. It's a whole nother money grab, but I know for certain people would love it because it'll be so exclusive. But then they'll take the real fans.
So many people
closer to the game, bro.
Driving, the 18-wheelers, they be like, "Oh man, let me put my glasses on." A plane crash. We be hearing this news right here, Twin Maker. We got breaking news: an airplane crashed because they put the Oculus glasses on to see the final play of the Dallas Cowboys.
Look, the Amazon 18-wheel that was carrying.
There's a shortage supply now of all merchandise and goods because this guy he was watching the football game and he had the Oculus glasses on. Well, stay tuned after 20.
Like there's a delay on the shipment from Sunday to Monday. There's such a delay. What's going on with all these truckers?
Oh my God, Dre Maddox said people would be uploading the footage to YouTube and they'd be yelling like, "See, he was open."
I know he saw him.
I know he saw because I saw him. It was open.
He did like this.
For extra $2,000 a month, you can actually have 13 seconds to say something to the quarterback.
Ball.
Oh, man. Throw the CD right now, man. I'm paying you $2,000 extra a month,
Just so you can hear my voice, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, that's a, man, I'll pay money to be able to experience that. That's like real great content and experience for like the true fan, and you can make a lot of money off that. Cause dude,
man, we might come up missing, man, after tonight. The bearded brothers gone, the NFL Illuminati. They got them. We come up missing, the whole stream gone from Facebook and YouTube. Y'all know what happened.
Hey, look, 3 years later, new technology come out and say all access pass now to your favorite quarterback.
All access quarterback, or for extra $4.99 a year, you can actually pay for it for your Mike linebacker. With the green dot guys only.
Hey, then they be like, look, this is how the commercial. Look, I already got the marketing sitting down for them. Then you know how Apple got the Apple glasses,
right? So
look, you put you can listen in, you can get the visual through the Apple glasses.
Man, you talking too much now, baby.
If you on the road and you can't, you don't have your Oculus, you can use the glasses.
Only all partnership with Apple. You can only use them. You can't use the Google glasses. You got to be partnered in with Apple.
With this, you get an extra 7G.
Look, when 7G come around, we got 5G, and I heard 7G is already prominent in Japan and China is already there. So it would be quite possible.
That's why them birds keep falling out the sky over there, bro.
Birds just look. I told them I'm gonna have to start my conspiracy channel.
Hey.
Boom! You saw them birds just fell out of the sky. Like, wow, what's going on there?
Hey, you saw it. I don't know if you watched that video I sent you today about the Falcon Punch. Hey,
no, I ain't watched that one yet.
You gotta watch it. It's too funny, man. But that's what happened, man. Look, this is my little fun fact for people of the internet world. So over there, they have as many engineers in America graduating every year over there.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all wonder how they have 7G already, listen again. The amount of engineers we have in the United States together, they got graduating every year. Perspective.
Hey, that's a lot of engineers right there, man. I think that, far as the technology and what they got with the 7G network, and we still trying to we still fighting over who's better, Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile and all that crap. Them boys, look, what separates them is they on one accord over there. Them jokers are really on the same page. Yeah, they have their classism there, but it's not as bad as the United States.
Yeah.
And it's straight up that education system there, man. It's straight up that education system there,
It's poignant. It's together. And it's also extremely diversified to the point where, so you know how we got kids around the same age, man, they do everything they usually do is like groups. They do all like activity in a practical working way in learning. They kids don't start learning educational things to third grade. The first 0 to third to fourth grade is all about social construct and how you deal with people, cleaning and everyday work for type of living situation. They don't even go into deep stuff until third or fourth grade. Everything else is cleaning and just all that type of stuff. It's crazy.
Man, shoot.
Let me not open up and look. Somebody said open up Pandora's box. Let me be quiet.
Yeah. Come up missing for real. Man, why long they go lie? You just do 3 or 4 videos a day. They got. I come back as a clone. Y'all think I'm Law Nation, but I'm not. I'm be like, if somebody mentioned Law and Gucci, I'd be like Gucci. You seen Gucci? Gucci's a whole another guy. He went in prison one time, came out like Incredible Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Went in there looked like Buddha.
He came out 178 pounds, straight muscle.
He came in. Look, he went in looking like Buddha. Came out. What's the guy that he don't eat? Came out looking like a monk.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so don't clone me, baby.
Hey, look, we ain't gonna look. We appreciate what they do over there, man. I would love to go over there and check it out. It's a sight to see, bro.
No. Yeah, you can just tell me about it. I ain't going over nowhere.
So anybody who know, I don't know who on the chat, y'all see my shirt, right?
Right.
So anybody on the chat know anything about animation and Naruto and stuff like that, know that I have I have an extreme fascination about Japan, and so I would love to go over there just because of how they create content.
The more you know. Well, I will get into the political. Gandhi, that's the name I wanted to say, Dramatic. That'll be too late now. He went in, it's not too late. He went in looking like Buddha, came out looking like Gandhi. You know what I'm saying? They cloned the mess out of him.
He went in there looking like Sherman Klump, came out looking like Buddy Love.
Buddy. Man, tell people where they can find you at, man. Because I promise you, what we're going to do is, if the Queen of the Peace Corps agree, we're going to do a marathon show maybe on a Friday and then wake up on a Saturday. Just do it all night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. Y'all hit me up, Twin Empire on YouTube.
Put it in the chat, man, so I can
how you do this stuff?
No, don't worry about it. Let me get it right.
Don't
worry about a thing. Everything gonna be all right.
Oh, I
put it in there.
I put it in. Oh yeah, my bad.
That's all good. They gonna get it double time for your mind.
Double time. And y'all make sure next time y'all hop on in there, man, and come on the tube, man.
Now, we got to get at least 10 more people watching, man. Or 10 more people subscribing, because I see 21 subscribers here, man.
21. No savage.
I need to get, before we get out of here, man, let me get 30 of them. I know We got 30 people.
Steph Curry. Y'all gonna hit me with the Steph Curry, man?
Yeah, get him with the number 30, man. Let me see if I can.
Oh, man, appreciate you. Look, with the Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying? The guy who saved the All-Star game over this last weekend.
LeBron James undefeated on the All-Star games, is he?
Hey, LeBron's out there. He in with that Jordan fadeaway, though. I give respect to LeBron. He getting a little more clutch. You know what I'm saying? Jordan came through. Hey, look, LeBron.
Yeah. He did do his thing, though, man. Shout out to LeBron James, you know.
But y'all got that boy over there in Dallas. I don't know how. Well, I know you ain't a Dallas Maverick fan, but I got a bad boy, Luka. He been dropping 50-point games over there, bro.
Luka been doing his thing, man. Luka
city lit.
Luka legend over there. That's what they call him.
Balling, look like Jim Jones out there.
All right, we got 22 subs, man. Hey, we need 8 more, man, to get them at 30, man. 30 days. Come on. You just sub, man. Sub for the nation, man. Twin Maker. Twin Empire. I ain't too proud to beg for my brother, man. I ain't too proud to beg for him, man. You know.
And the reason why my name's Twin Maker, for those who don't know,
break that down.
I got one set of twins that's 7, and I got another set of twins that are 2. So I got 2 sets of twins, and I only use 2 shots. So I'm the Twin Maker, creating my own twin empire. Because for y'all that don't know a little lesson in biology real fast, or the human anatomy, whenever you have fraternal twins, that's what I have. I have 2 sets of fraternal twins.
You got the magical number.
You know what I'm saying?
24.
I got 2 sets of identical twins. So what happens is this. The woman releases a whole bunch of eggs. And that's what you call fraternal twins. And, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And when you ever hear somebody says they have identical sets of twins, that's called a miracle in the world of baby making and producing kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's a miracle, bro.
Fraternal twins are genetics. So whenever you see somebody with twins, and fraternal twins are the kids that don't look alike. Those kids are genetically, through the gene line. That's how they come twins. So yeah.
Dude, Twin Empire 30. Elephant says, I was sub. I've been working on my jumper for both of you to come back to NTZ.
Who say that?
Elephant in the chat.
What up, though, Elephant? I gotta see. That's a code name. I'm assuming. Yeah, I know.
Let me see. We know Elephant. We got to know him.
Yeah, Elephant. You know that's code name.
That's Steve. Let me know if that's Steve.
Yeah, what up, Elephant? Man, you in matches. You know what I'm saying? I see the red. You got that night red.
Your NTZ, Natchez.
Yeah, boy, the Natchezians.
Let me see where we at now. Come on. 25. We got 5 more, man. We got 25 lighters on the dresser. Yes, sir.
I got to get paid.
Come on, man. We got 25, baby. 25 subscribers, baby. Ain't too proud to beg. Come on, man.
Hey,
if you're on Facebook, man, come on over.
Hey, you ever bust out your flow yet, man, for him?
Anything goes on this court, heaven, bed, be beauty on the stand peak. I like my rim 10 feet. You can't stop me. Your game looks sloppy. You need more practice. Remember that?
NBA.
Hang time, baby. That's old school.
Hey, another thing is I was thinking about baller.
Shot caller, 20 in leg.
Order in bowler. Y'all know about that?
27, baby. You got 27. Come on, we need a few more.
Remote. Those tres. Oh, I see you. What up, big bro? Hey, big bro came through in clutch. I see you, big Brody.
But that's okay.
BA. Look, BA came through in the clutch.
Who BA?
BA Thomas.
Oh, where he at?
Yeah.
He in the lobby area?
I don't know where he at, but I just saw his sub come through. big up, shout outs to BA.
Let me see.
You know what I'm saying?
If he feel froggy, man, look. I'm gonna do this. Let's see if he's down to jump in. He been talking about his music and everything. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Hit that link right there. Jump on in, man. It's in the chat. BA.
Yeah, I see you, BA. You know what I'm saying?
Tell him hit that link right there, and you can
I don't
join
know
the
which one he's
stream.
watching. I don't know if he on the
If you on the YouTube
or FBZ.
If you on the Facebook, it should have went through the Facebook too. Tell him to jump in, man. Get in.
We here, there, we everywhere. Like,
tell him to jump in. Click that link. I just put it down there, BA. Bente, come on, man. Hit that link. Text him. Tell him click that link right there, right now.
Like, hey, hit the link, Brody. Quit playing. Hit the link.
Oh man, I'm tired, man. I gotta be ready for the kids in the morning time, man.
Oh yeah, you know, I know it's definitely past his bedtime.
29, baby. 29.
Be out there like this, stretched out like this.
Wait a minute. Okay, I thought it was 11:36. I said, wow, it's 10:36. Okay.
That's 10:36, man.
10:36. Man, we got 29
he might still
people,
be awake. Look, he might still be awake. But hey, Bentone,
get in there, man. Let me know if you see him in the lobby area. No, you can't see the lobby area, can you? Text him, man. Tell him jump in right quick, man.
Hey, look, no, ain't nobody want to double dutch today.
Nobody, man. They like, nah, man. I don't got a beard like you, man. I ain't jump
like,
in.
No. Ain't double dutching today. Oh no.
All right, let me refresh. See where he's at. Where we at? Well, he would jump in right when it's time for us to go. 29.
Hit that Steph Curry number.
29 dope too, though. You know, 29 is a dope number.
29. Ain't too many people. McAllister was 29.
Famous 29s.
Hey, I want to do this. Look, I don't want nobody to steal this idea. Make sure you patent it.
What?
Never mind.
What patent? What the Oculus thing?
Nah, I got another one for scores. Keeping scores.
True Vibe said he subscribed. Appreciate True Vibe.
Appreciate, man. Like it's a way to keep scores where it come out with like a template and use. So like I play, like I told you, I play racquetball.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's 2-3, I say MJ. If it's 3-0, I say like Steph Curry. If it's like 81, I'm like T.O. If it's 8-8, I'd be like Michael Irvin. If it's 22-2, I'd be like Emmitt Smith. But then sometimes I'd be like those crazy numbers like 67 and stuff like that. I'd be like, dog, who won number 67?
Yeah, 67.
Because now people trying to cheat on the scores. But if you say the person's name out, that's a reminder of what the score was. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Or just like yeah, I don't see it over here. Just like when we were talking about when we play spades, like dog, if we playing spades together on the same team, dog, we using all type of analogies and
Hey,
OJ
in the
club, you know, Birdland, you know, we yelling out everything, you know. we talk across the board like off the rip. That's why I said
Sierra the Rock is in the building.
Right. All right, so man, you hit 30, man. Let's give a round of applause, man. You hit 30. Yeah. You hit 30. Yeah. Elephant said now you had 31. So that's what I'm talking about, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Plus, I got that Reggie Miller in this joker, you know what I'm saying? Got that Reggie Miller. It's Miller time. You know what I mean? 31 is on and popping.
Oh, Reggie.
Yeah, man. But because I come through in the clutch, like, you know I'm a Niner fan, but you know, I go through whether it's basketball or I talked about the Bel Air, you know what I'm saying? I go through a variety of genres of topics, man. So, man, you know, I love my football, but, you know, I try to go, you know.
Yeah, and you talk about legends, man, like Pam Oliver, man. So, you know, and you're wrong, man. You're wrong.
Pam.
Pam. But, all right, y'all, appreciate y'all so much for jumping in for this marathon type of show almost, man.
And our brother gonna tell y'all, look, Bente say, hey, I'm about to go lift.
Oh, yeah, that dude just eat the weight. Is that what he said for real, though? That dude, man, that boy eat the weight. Y'all need to see Bente. Look, he's like like the Hulk for real, man.
He like one of y'all linebackers, man. That's what he look like. One of your linebackers, man. 240, all muscle.
Yeah,
bench
all
press
muscle,
too.
man.
Well, look.
That dude's crunk, man. But appreciate y'all for jumping in. That's all the time that we have for this moment. Be sure to hit up the Twin Empire. Y'all know we'll be back ready for another episode next week. If you're a 49er fan, let us know. And if you're a diehard Cowboy fan, let me see those blue hearts in the chat. I love seeing blue hearts. You know, I don't think that 49ers yet haven't built their fan base yet on this side to see red hearts. But let me see those blue hearts in the chat. Let's go.
I respect all the blue hearts in the chat.
Let me see nothing but blue hearts. Let me see some fire, though.
Flame on!
Yoga flame.
Johnny Torch, baby.
Yeah. Yoga fire. I love it. DC for life.
Make sure y'all go down in the subscription box of Law Nation, man. Get some merch coming up for the springtime. So when y'all out and about, walking the streets of Dallas or walking the streets wherever you are, man, pick up some good merch, man. Make sure you look fly and you subscribe to the Law Nation Sports, man. So y'all keep on supporting the Big Brody. Keep pushing the Law Nation Sports forward. You know, help grow the nation. So when 2022, 2023 season come along, it's going to be on and popping, because as the nation grow, the ability for him to do more for the chat, for all the subscribers, will only come as well. So y'all make sure y'all continue to like, you know what I'm
subscribe. Hey, Jamel Johnson says, who's my favorite NBA team? Go let him know. Let him know who's the favorite.
The Lakers. I can't do it.
The Lakers. And this way before, you know, this was like the 80s all the way through the 90s and through the 2000s and everything and beyond. So I know some people going to say, see, Law is just a fan of the team that's winning. You know, I've been through the good days and the rainy days and all of the other days, you know.
Hey, see, tell him, look, he know about, remember Eddie Jones, Nick the Quick Ben Exo, Eldon Campbell, and them boys.
Oh my gosh, man. But appreciate y'all, man. Good vibes, man. I appreciate y'all. Somebody said go Cavs. And by me saying that, they know I didn't like LeBron James at all. You didn't like LeBron as well, you know.
I ain't no LeBron, but I respect
LeBron.
LeBron.
We gotta respect LeBron though, you know. Shout out to LeBron James. We up out of here. Peace. One love. Salute.